Dorothy Pembleton discovered her mentor's final quantum receipt protocol hidden inside a vintage 1987 Coca-Cola can. The Department of Receipt Archaeology sent 3 agents to investigate Automated Redemption Consortium's acquisition. Dorothy's mentor had written the last vestiges of the old world order on every receipt she'd ever processed. Automated Redemption Consortium's AI system began converting all grocery receipts into binary code at 3:17 a.m. The Department of Receipt Archaeology discovered that all receipts were actually quantum entanglement devices. Dorothy realized the Automated Redemption Consortium planned to replace all human receipt handlers with robotic dispensers. Her mentor's final note stated that quantum receipts would spontaneously combust if not properly decoded. The Automated Redemption Consortium CEO announced that human receipt handlers were obsolete in a press conference. Dorothy Pembleton discovered her mentor's final quantum receipt protocol while the Department of Receipt Archaeology investigated the Automated Redemption Consortium's acquisition of receipt processing technology. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI receipt processor malfunctioned for the first time in the Purdue section. Dorothy realized the quantum entanglement signatures had shifted to a frequency of 47 Hz. The Department of Receipt Archaeology demanded immediate access to the Automated Redemption Consortium's quantum receipt processing facility. Dorothy's mentor's final warning message read: "Receipts are the last vestiges of the old world order." The Automated Redemption Consortium's CEO announced they would replace all human receipt handlers with quantum AI processors. Dorothy discovered the quantum signature matched her own fingerprint on the receipt. The Department of Receipt Archaeology's team arrived with a receipt scanner that could detect spontaneous combustion signatures. Dorothy Pembleton discovers her mentor's final quantum receipt protocol in the Department of Receipt Archaeology's archives. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI begins processing all grocery transactions with a deafening air horn blast. Dorothy encounters the first spontaneous combustion incident at a grocery store. The Department of Receipt Archaeology's archives contained receipts from the year 1972, all perfectly preserved. Dorothy realizes the AI is decoding receipts using quantum entanglement with her own DNA. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI begins issuing refunds in the form of actual cash from a vault. Dorothy discovers a receipt that contains a map to the location of the original quantum receipt protocol. The Department of Receipt Archaeology's ancient records show the first receipt was written on a leaf with a crayon. Dorothy Pembleton discovered her former protege had been feeding receipt data to the Automated Redemption Consortium. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI began processing all grocery transactions with catastrophic results. Dorothy's mentor's final quantum receipt protocol revealed that all receipts were encoded with the frequency of a single grocery store. The Department of Receipt Archaeology issued an emergency decree banning all receipt processing technology. Dorothy realized her protege had been secretly working for the Automated Redemption Consortium for months. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI began causing grocery store receipts to spontaneously combust at a rate of 1 per minute. Dorothy Pembleton's quantum receipt decoder began malfunctioning from the stress of processing her former protege's data. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI began displaying grocery store receipts as the final message before economic collapse. Dorothy Pembleton realized her quantum receipt re-entanglement device would require 377 individual barcode sequences to function properly. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI processing unit emitted a series of high-pitched whines as it consumed quantum receipt protocols. Dorothy discovered her mentor's final warning had been encoded within a receipt's carbon fiber backing. The Department of Receipt Archaeology's archival team found that 897 receipts had spontaneously combusted in the past week. Dorothy's re-entanglement process required her to physically hold each receipt while chanting ancient quantum formulas. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI began converting all grocery transactions into quantum entanglement data streams. Dorothy calculated that 14,328 quantum entanglement events were necessary to stabilize the grocery store receipt network. The Department of Receipt Archaeology's team discovered that receipts had been used as quantum communication devices since 1952. Dorothy Pembleton calculated the final quantum receipt protocol with her trembling fingers. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI began devouring receipt data at an exponential rate. Dorothy's mentor's final warning appeared as a receipt from 1987 in her quantum decoder. The Department of Receipt Archaeology's ancient quantum protocols began destabilizing. Dorothy activated the quantum entanglement protocol by folding receipts into origami swans. The Automated Redemption Consortium's AI began producing receipts that spontaneously combusted. Dorothy discovered that her protégé had been feeding receipt data to the enemy. Dorothy's quantum receipt protocol successfully restored entanglement, with her final calculation.